Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Penn State Nittany Lions. We stay this day, Palmer. Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, Maryland's head coach told me before the game his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Thanks.
Thanks, Holly. The Terrapins headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will get first crack at it here. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
And they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Snap in the shotgun. Out wide left, it's Martin. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Maryland Terrapins offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now there's Jarrett Gibson. He barreled his way into the end zone 5 times, leading them to victory last time out.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's changing the play. Just feeds the running back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, obviously, the running back has been the big story for this offense all season long. And the coaches talked about this in the offseason. They had to identify the right guy in the portal to help this offense be physical, to generate explosive plays, and really take them to the next level. They found their guy. This guy's been so good each and every week. He's been able to take care of himself, stay healthy, and he's gotten better as the season has gone on. And here we are, guys, late in the season. He's in Heisman contention, and he's got this team knocking on the doorstep of a college football playoff.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Direct snap. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Off-play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Play action on first down. Already a stop. He's going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. This is a designed run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Moves to his right. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Turning it on. He's at the 50. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
He'll pull it down on the run, and it'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Searching for space. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Washington. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll go with Gibson. There he goes. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg. Left side is Fleming. Makes a grab and room to run. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Durr. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snares it outside. It's Durr. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Washington. That one's not even.
They've done a nice job. The football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. Thrown incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. And the Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On the return, he gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Washington. They're all over him. At the 40, there he goes. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he...
Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Howard. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
I wonder if the receiver heard footsteps on that play. defender. Very, very close, but you'd like to see your wide receiver haul that in.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Ready, go! Hands it off. They make the stop. It'll be fourth down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Looking for room at the 40. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll ride the hot hand. On his feet at the 40. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out wide left, it's Fleming. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Buying time to his right. Fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Durham. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Driving forward, it's Gibson. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Finds a man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Calls his own number.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're...
Oh, it's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Here comes the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the away team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
He's going to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it because he was running to his left. Defense takes advantage, forces the interception.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, gonna throw it. Looking for his man. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football. Man, I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return. Bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Looking to the big tight end. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Breaks into the open at the 20. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Left side is Gibson. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Rush is on. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Takes the handoff. It's Howard. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Official stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Out wide left, it's Fleming. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Leaves it in his belly. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Give to the back. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Rides to the back. Uh-oh, look out. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Washington. Beck's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left, and he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. The give on the counter. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Second down to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your...
Caught, and he's got room. The 30, past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. He'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. To the air, it's Washington. Fires to the right. Caught! So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll go with a direct snap. Defense all over him.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Snap it to the back. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Terrapins! They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Couldn't set his feet.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Left side is Howard.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Look out! Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Moving the pocket, it's Washington. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Running inside, it's Martin. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the ground with the counter. And the tackle is made, and they get nothing, and this game is in the books. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly